Okay, welcome to my night vlog. So, I just want to go outside at nighttime because, it's become too hot during the day. It's in the 50s right now. I have a sweater on and I had the sleeves rolled up, but it's a little bit too chilly, so I had to roll them back down. Kind of, um, that's a kind of climatological conditions, meteorological conditions, my bad, that we have going on. So I'm gonna just go to Main Street. Well, this is Main Street. We're on 59, but we're gonna go to downtown. Somebody told me that once you're of driving age, you're not supposed to bike on the sidewalk anymore. But I don't really understand why that would be. And I'm gonna keep doing it because it's stressful to bike on the road. Because I get these horrible visions of the cars hitting me in very in detail, ragdoll animations, and it scares me. So it's kind of a big bump. Anyways, so Ravenna at night is very beautiful. Very few people are out. If you go to a place go to Steubenville at night, it's lovely. The lights on the bridges are honestly kind of lame, but it's still nice. I like to look across the river. I like that in Steubenville, right? You look across the river and it's this huge tall cliff on the West Virginia side. And I don't know, is that totally natural or I don't really know. I might actually ride on the road because, okay, the sidewalks at night are bad because you can't see the bumps. And sometimes if you're not prepared for a bump, you could fall. Like this bump. Okay, I wouldn't fall from that. There's a car coming, I think, behind me, but I'm bad at looking behind me when I bike. I need some rear view, some mirrors. Some people have those. Anyways, we're getting close to downtown. And then after going downtown, I think I'm going to go wait by the tracks, wait for a train. And after that, maybe we'll watch the sunrise out in Ravenna. It'll be beautiful. I know of a field that I could go to watch that on the east side of town because, the sun rises in the east. The sun also rises, and, so we might do. Oh, I hear a train right now. We're not close enough to try and go get it. There will be more, Sherwin-Williams is a Cleveland company. Maybe the biggest Cleveland company? I mean, I don't know what else it could be. Well, wait. If KeyBank has their big tower there, does that mean that KeyBank is a Cleveland company? I don't know. Did you know that Cleveland's KeyBank Tower is the tallest building between New York and Chicago? Bet you didn't know that. I did. Okay, so we're approaching downtown. We just passed McDonald's. Really, after McDonald's and Arby's. Next to Arby's, there's that plaque. I don't know if you can see it. That plaque is for where Abraham Lincoln stopped one time. He wasn't going to stop in Ravenna, but the people here, he was on his train, but the people here were so excited about him because they loved him, and he decided to stop and talk to them. Anyways, after McDonald's and Arby's, kind of downtown begins. We got the Catholic Church. That's gross. Okay, it's not gross, but but that's another thing. I associate Catholicism with upper middle class white people. So it's not bigoted to hate Catholicism, because the Catholics really are the bigots. Okay, if you're Catholic in Washington, I'm not saying you're a bigot, but in my experience. But I was told that You know, in some places, Catholicism is deeply tied to like the image of Hispanic people, and so anti-Catholic sentiments can still be used to like promote anti-immigration stuff. I didn't know that. That's not how it is here. So that's what I mean when when I say the Catholic Church is gross. So we're in downtown. We have, unlike a place like Streetsboro, we have a real downtown with the nice buildings, nice-ish. The flagpole's lights are not on tonight. I don't know how well this camera's picking up nighttime stuff. For some reason, that park, it's not a park. Why did they add that, you know? So, that's the flagpole. It's pretty tall. I don't know how many feet tall it is. We could go look at the plaque. That is the plaque for it, correct? We'll go look. By the way, at night, do not assume anyone will stop for red lights if you're biking. People won't stop like that. So, let's look. 150 feet. That's good. Apparently people will climb this, you know. Maybe one day I will. That'd be nice. Up at the top there. The night belongs to Mona, you know. I'm Morph the cat. Not really, though. So, now that we're downtown, this is a really nice building, by the way. Riddle Block 1. And this is called, like, Phoenix Block or something. Now that we're here, we might go south towards the track so I can wait for the next train. So we'll switch my hands here. So we'll do that. Go to where will I go to? We'll go to Prospect Street. That'll work. Oh, beautiful downtown. It's not that beautiful, but, you know. Oh, there's a person over there. That's nice. It used to be Deluxe Pastry Shop, and after the balloon affair, we would go there and get donuts. One second. There's like a guy, I guess he was like watering flowers. I don't know. Anyways, the balloon affair is like, you know, the festival in Ravenna to represent like the rubber industry. So there's a parade. There's a parade and there's hot air balloons at this place called Sunbow. Yeah, after the balloon affair, what kind of creature is that? I don't know if you guys can see the creature. I don't want it to be a skunk. I've gotten kind of paranoid about, like, what if a skunk sprays me? No, it looks like a cat. Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, that's the balloon affair. Oh man, a car is coming. This is so dangerous. Okay, we're gonna turn right up here though. Oh my god, I just remembered. I have to go to the dentist this morning. I have to go to the dentist in like 4 hours or something, and we're going to go to the dentist right now, because, you know, the dentist is next to the train tracks. Man, I want to have to go to the dentist. I'm terrified of the dentist. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to like one of those, you know, an anesthesia dentist or something, because, you know, I can't deal with it. The dentist alone probably raised my cortisol like a ridiculous amount. Just the existence of the dentist. And I don't think that's ridiculous to say, you know. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I'm so bad at looking behind me when I bike. When I'm driving, you know, you don't even have to do it that much. You got your mirrors. But on the bike, I will veer off the side of the road. Yeah, this is like Portage County Administrative Building. Went there for poll worker training. Really boring. Don't recommend it. We're approaching the dentist now. This is a good vlog, right? I think it is. Oh, I see the dentist. Oh, goodness gracious. I did not want to have to come back here this morning again. I'm never going to the dentist again after this time. I decided that. Yeah. That was close. Okay. Yeah, that was close. Not really. But, okay, let's spin around. Go to the dentist. Biking at night. Maybe not the smartest idea. It's okay, though. You know, stupidity, not stupidity, dumbness. There's a difference between being dumb and being stupid, I think. And dumbness, that's a good thing. We should all be being dumb, like, all the time, you know? Not all the time, but, you know, that's like the Weber thing, right? Disenchantment. And, I don't know. I think that you should do things that have no reason, no purpose. You should do things that you could have done smarter. You should... Oh, is the train coming right now? No. You know. You should be dumb. That's what I think. I think we should all be stupid. No, again, wait. Dumb, not stupid. Like, no, should I be going to these tracks at night? No. It's actually a little bit scary. Like, I'll pull out my other phone and turn on my flashlight. Oh, man. I want to go, well, I want to go to Stoner's Ledge. Here, you know what? I'm just going to wait here on the side of the tracks. And then I'll just be back when the train is coming. I hear a train in the distance. I came back to be by my bike because I was paranoid it would be stolen. But I hear a very distant train. It sounds like it's on the other tracks, but we'll come over to see. It might be on these ones. Probably not. Yeah, it sounds like it's getting farther away. Well, yeah, it's definitely coming from over there. That's a shame. Honestly, if I had gotten on my bike, I would have gone over there, but it's okay, you know. And the sun is coming up, as you can see. Oh, what am I even stepping on? What is this? I don't know. Wish that this had like a flashlight. I think it does have a flashlight, but it can't be on You know, I'm gonna see if it can be on when I'm filming. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you guys can. On my screen, it's kind of hard to tell a difference, but we do have a flashlight on now. That's pretty nice. So I could just, you know, we could walk. Oh, yeah, the train is. It still hasn't even. We'll walk over. Why not? Well, no, because I think over there it's like not really on the road. And you know, it's just disappointing to see a train but not be close to it. You know? It's not even good then. It's not even worth it. I get like scared that there are people on the tracks because sometimes I'll walk along the tracks at night and you really can't like see anything. Okay, we get it. You know, we get it. But you really can't see anything. And anybody could be there, you know. Um, the sun is coming up now, so it'll be less that way. But okay. When is it coming? Is it actively over? Whatever. We should have gone, shouldn't we have? It's fine. We'll just wait down here by these tracks. I think it's been like 15 minutes since the last train passed on these tracks. I should have gone over, but you know, it's like I dedicated myself to these tracks, and so I can't leave them now. But it is just like right over. Whatever. Okay, I'll be back when there's a train on our tracks. Wow, so beautiful. The morning. We might go to the Prospect Street Bridge after this. That might be a good place to watch the sun. That bridge. Where? Come on, train. Is there a train? It's hard to tell with this building. It kind of sounds almost like a. Sounds too loud to just be that building. No, it might have just been. Man, this sucks. I wanted the train like in the real nighttime. I mean, the moon is. That looks nice on the camera. It looks like it has like a cross around it. You know, it's still pretty dark, but I want, you know, pitch black type of night. Would have been better. See the train coming from there. Man, it would have been nice, but, you know, I'll keep waiting. Okay. I think it's been, I don't know, more than 20 minutes since a train has come on these Prospect Street Bridge tracks. My estimation is that any given railroad track in Ravenna will have, and we have, so there's the two down here, and then there's the one north of it, of active ones. We'll have trains at least roughly every half hour. That's my estimate. I haven't this is not a rigorously tested hypothesis, but you know, people are probably gonna start coming out to go to work soon. It's what time is it? It's kind of dark. My watch used to have like Indiglo, but it's almost 5:10. Yeah, now if I press the Indiglo button, oh wait, I'm trying to show you guys. Well, nothing really happens, but there's just a small light at the bottom that appears, but I can't figure out how to make it. Whatever. There's just a small patch, a tiny light at the bottom that glows. As you can see, the sun still coming up. Unfortunately, this direction, it still looks like nighttime, but this definitely looks like morning in this direction. Man, I got to go to the dentist. If it's 5:10, I think the dentist is at 9:30. So I have 4:20 until the dentist. Man, what a terrible day for me. Seriously. Anyways, the street lights are still on, which means it's still nighttime. So just keep on waiting. At 5:20, it'll have been, I think, about half an hour. Oh, a rabbit. Look at it. A little bit blurry, but at 5:20, I'll start thinking about, no, I have no reason to have to go back. The dentist is until 4:20, so it isn't 4:20. At least I'm pretty sure it's at 9:30. It wouldn't really make sense to be earlier than that. I mean, our dentist open before 9? Doubtfully. Maybe 8:30 at the earliest, but I don't think 8. Definitely not before 8. Yeah, we'll just keep waiting. Hopefully within 10 minutes we'll get a train. Oh, it's even slightly chilly standing and waiting. It's probably, I don't know, mid-50s now. It's just getting cooler and until, like 9 when it warms up or whatever. That's like the meteorological version of the climatological temperature lag, right? Which is the hottest month is July and the coldest month is January, when it should, based on amount of sunlight, you would think that those would be December and June. But in some places it is December and June. But where I am, it's January and July because this is a humid place and a place that has a climate that is heavily affected by Lake Erie, the Great Lakes, and water. Think of water like a hot water bottle thing, right? Water can be ice and maintain coldness, or it can maintain heat. And so, as the sun beats down on Lake Erie, it gets warmer and warmer, and it kind of has like a momentum, And when the sun starts getting a little bit lower, in July, it keeps warming up because it has that momentum. And then same thing with the cool. It keeps cooling down. It has the momentum of cooling. So, that's called like a season lag or temperature lag, something like that. I wanted to see if you guys could hear like all the birds and stuff, the crickets. I don't know how well it picked up on this recording device though. Should I switch to a better recording device? Is this getting tired? Uh, it's a lot more convenient actually to film with this. And yeah, it has more storage space. It's probably not overall, but more free space. I did find this cell phone, this smartphone. Honestly, I think it was like outside of an Amish farm on the side of the road, and it looked like it was all like scuffed up or whatever. I might just factory reset it, and then I can use that as yeah, I can use that as a storage device, and I could film on it. But the flip phone, it's very the dimensions of it are good for the dimensions of it are good for holding like while I'm riding my bike, and I don't know, I just think it's more convenient. Also, something weird is that on this flip phone, which doesn't even have service, I got these like emergency alarms like 2 days ago, loud beeping noises, it says emergency. Is that a train? I don't think so. I know a train when I hear one. And it was like, emergency, emergency. There's been a gas leak at the Akron water facility on Ravenna Road or whatever. But my normal phone didn't get that. And this phone got like 3 of them. And it said like, if you're within this distance, you have to close your windows and all this stuff. They mixed some chemicals wrong or something, and 3 people had to go to the hospital. And anyone within half a mile radius in their house had to like stay inside, close the windows, But it was just weird that this phone got that notification, my normal phone didn't. And it still says, it has like a little screen on the outside before you flip it open, right? And it's normally if you press like the quick dial button. Oh, is there going to be another train over there? I swear to God. Okay, we're going over there. If you click that, it still just says emergency. Okay, are we serious? This is obnoxious. Okay, I'm gonna go over there. Okay, so we're even. Oh, I see it. Oh, nice. Do you guys see that? It's coming this way. Here, I'm gonna run over there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make it, right? Yeah. Hopefully my bike isn't stolen. Well, hey, we saw the train. Got my morning run in. And that's the end of the video.